It's the Houston Texans taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. But today, two AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Houston Texans. Brandon Gaudin joined, as always, by Charles Davis. CD, it's been a tough few years here in Houston. 4-4-3. Those are their win totals the last 3 seasons. But in is DeMeco Ryans as head coach. What do you think he brings to the table?
And it's interesting you brought up the number 3 because DeMeco Ryans is the 3rd head coach in 3 seasons for this team. What he brings to the table: toughness, organization, and hope. He wanted to be the head coach of the Houston Texans, the team he played for
last year, but wound up on the outside looking in terms of the playoff race.
And you and I both know how it is around Pittsburgh. Death taxes and the Steelers finish 500 or above. They want to get beyond that. They want to get back to those days when the Steelers were playing deep into the playoffs for a chance to go to the Super Bowl. And it feels like this team is continuing to get better.
The Steelers offense set for their first possession here, and it's Kenny Pickett who will lead the way, the second-year man, Charles, from Pitt.
Pickett didn't quite lead Pittsburgh to the promised land in his first season as the hometown kid and franchise quarterback, but he did impress once he got in the field. Winning 7 games helped keep the vaunted streak of non-losing seasons alive in the Steel City.
Right off the bat, here's Pickett to throw it. He finds Robinson. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
Pickett going to bootleg it. Nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
Going to wind up as just an incomplete pass.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. All up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
Their spot and stacked him up.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's Pickett. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Forcing that incompletion.
So a failure to connect on 2nd down. That leaves him starting up here at 3rd and 8. Back to throw, Pickett. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Malik Collins with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Now on 4th down, Presley Harvin on to punt for the Steelers. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return, and the Texans will take over. So here are the Texans now with a fresh face at quarterback, the 2nd overall pick from Ohio State, C.J. Stroud.
In only 2 seasons, Stroud showed all he needed to at Ohio State. All-American, Heisman finalist, program records galore. He looked every bit like the number 1 overall pick. He went number 2, but Houston is thrilled to have him.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Oh, man, coming off a great rookie year, it's Dameon Pierce. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Stroud. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. To figure the defensive coordinators love the thought of squaring off against a rookie quarterback.
And especially if they have guys they can put together a game plan with. It's going to confuse, disguise a lot of coverage, make this kid think a little bit. Because in college, he's seen a lot of things.
run with the former Buffalo Bill, Devin Singletary. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now a 2nd and 10. The 2nd down throw now from Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The Texans send the punter out. The back deep for the Steelers is Calvin Austin. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. They'll start on the ground with Harris. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Off play action. Pickett.
Already in the 1st quarter, already sacked him once. Got to get in there and knock another one away.
Forward, incomplete pass. 2nd and 10. Pickett will look to throw it here. Home for a loss of 6. Pickett and the Steelers in need of a big play here. 3rd and long after the sack. They'll look to throw here. Setting up the screen, Harris. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. Starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. On the slot, here's Collins. He'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. Next to the veteran, it's Robert Woods. And he's taken down inside the 30. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another 1st.
Usually after about 3 to 4 steps and cuts towards the middle of the field, and now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
He lost Stroud's throw, pulled in by Woods. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Passes. 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
Over the middle, that's caught by Mechie. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Now on 1st and goal. They run here with Singletary. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. The ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Stroud. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins from 3 yards out. And the Texans get the upper hand as they're on the board 1st here this afternoon.
With authority, just as you described, big-time arm right there. And let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback. Pickett leads his Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs at their own 25-yard line. Pickett. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get him after the sack. Will Anderson in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, fronting up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Looking to throw, Pickett. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. That's such a costly interception, nearly a pick 6, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop a score.
Now this starting field position, 1st and goal from 2 yards out.
55.
Here's Pierce. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. From the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Once more, it's Pierce. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
They wanted people getting to the ball as fast as possible. The lighter shift to your defensive backs allow you that opportunity.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone. It's incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available.
So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And the Steeler defense will celebrate the goal line stand.
Momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. On 2nd down, this is Harris. Able to break the tackle and get some breathing room before being brought down just outside the 5. 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going into the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
They'll touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A good pick up there at 22.
And that's a much-needed completion right there on 3rd down. Really a sigh of relief, isn't it? They're backed up deep. You know they don't want to give the ball back to the other guys a great field position. They needed that throw, that completion, that first.
To the air on 1st down with Pickett. And he's going to go down. The Texans come and able to bring him to the ground. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack. Come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Working out of the gun, it's Pickett. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. He gets it complete. And this effort will not get it done. He's stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. Here's Presley Harvin now. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. 35 yards that time on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, it's Stroud. He's got it to Collins, complete. Still going inside the 20. With his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he...
Now to add the extra point. And it's good. And they jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Pickett now from the gun here. They'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Fryermuth. He's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
Well, 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 36. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Well, they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Full start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Brought down in the play by the linebacker, Christian Harris. Probably wish they would have now. 2nd and 12, operating from the 39. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. And his pass incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Trying to complete passes.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be from 56 yards out. And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
Chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. As this complete to Woods. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10, it's Pierce. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Stroud. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
To the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Stroud on 3rd down now. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it. Stroud now on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close.
Can't score.
So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And this is going to be a Steelers 1st down as he gets this up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now a 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's Harris. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Harris. And he powers his way up past the 30. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's 3rd and 10. Now here's another carry for Harris. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the 1st down marker. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Punter now as he's on here to punt it away. It'll be a 41-yard punt. Give them 5 on the return. Now Stroud. Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down. T.J. Watt in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
Stroud's throw completed to Mechie. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. The Certainly, those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way.
Well, there's still hope, but it's dwindling fast. No timeouts left. They need 2 scores still. 1st and 10 here. He lost God's throw, pulled in by Woods. And he'll be corrected across midfield down to the 45. Big game, and he has exceeded our expectations.
That he has, and I'm not really surprised at all because when you look at this offensive unit, they are loaded across the board. And, of course, the guy throwing them, he's a big-time player himself. They brought it from start to finish, and they're going to get the better of the opposing secondary.
Just over 30 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10 now. Stroud. Got a man. It's Collins complete. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 31-yard line. The ball just all around a really solid performance.
Yeah, just check, 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 and check, right? Because he certainly showed he was worthy of the trust that his team put in him. A handful of touchdowns to his credit thus far. Now he's just crossing off yardage milestones, and win or lose, his name has to be in serious discussion for player of the game.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better.
Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. So long from Houston.